me.reality supreme being, also known as presidential candidate Caesar St. HRM, Caesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, Emperor of the United States of Turtle Island, formerly known as the United States of Evil America. Today, I'm here to see if they're still screwing with me, or whether it's these computers. I think it's a little of both, because these people just don't get it. This country has a way of interfering in people's lives over and over again, and there's pretty much nothing I can do about it. They've got the power to mess with whatever they want. An NSA computer, coaching computer, they can just do it whatever they want. So that means that small candidates, unknown candidates like me, who may have run for office in the past, don't get a lot of media attention. And even if we did, the main candidates who start raising more than $5,000. Some newspapers actually printed that about the lesser-known candidates, including me, that, oh, he hasn't raised $5,000, so he must not be a legitimate candidate. You know, money is the root of all evil, and all of you are hypocrites. You all pay 75% of your tax dollars every year to the military-industrial complex. That's where most of your money goes, and that is used to support the police actions and wars that usually end up with a lot of friendly fire incidences. All of my videos, more than 150 now, represent each video, each rant and rave represents, no matter what the subject matter I talk about, the underlying recording of each video represents each child that was killed in the Afghanistan and in the Iraq War and in the Gulf War. And that's not counting the children and men and women that were killed in Panama going after Noriega, or the kids that were napalmed and their skin being burned off by napalm in Vietnam. I just had an argument with a moron and an idiot who doesn't believe, claims he was in Vietnam and doesn't believe that he did any wrong. Can you believe that? I don't think that there's an American citizen, and that's probably why I'm blacklisted against the media, because I bring this up every time, and I always will to the day I die. But I bring it up this way because first you did damage to me. Your country came to my house, you burned my house, you took multiple cars, trucks, motorhomes, diesel rigs from me, and all taken when I wasn't even driving them. The city of Los Angeles and the county used the parking enforcement regulations, and I never once blocked any kind of traffic or intersection. These people that run this country, especially here in LA, are so evil. The word evil is nice compared to what they really are like on the inside. If you're an American citizen and you claim that you are innocent of any wrongdoing because you have no choice, because you have to pay taxes or you'll go to jail, you're wrong. You do have choice. I brought that choice up many, many years ago when I ran for the presidency, and I still bring it up now. But I don't think anyone is ever going to notice this because you people don't care. This microphone said it was off, but I don't know whether it was on or off. Anyway, I'll continue recording and hope that, nobody interferes with my recording up to the 15-minute mark. I'm coughing because I probably have a lung infection now, which means I'll probably suffocate to death one night, because I am suffering from, and this problem I have is a result of cause and effect. It came from my dental sepsis, my bad hygiene of my dentals. And how did that happen? How did that get to there? Because your society caused so much stress on me, I ground my teeth away. And, nobody cares. I mean, you think that if I challenged all the candidates, since I'm pretty much a dying man, that all dying people are granted a final request, and you think that they'd have the guts or the
sportsmanship or the honesty to take me up on my challenge. And the reason they won't is because I think all of them know that although I come off like I'm ranting and raving and that I switch from subject to subject, it's because my mind does multitask. It has nothing to do with being bipolar or anything else. It has to do with my mind is superior to Obama, Romney, all the politicians in the whole United States. It's just superior. I'm stating a fact, and I can prove it. But I can't prove it if I don't challenge these people. All of them. Mayors, governors, all of them. I can put them all to rest. I can put them all to shame. Just like I put every American citizen to shame that pays taxes. You kill children with your tax dollars. And then you get pissed off because some teacher is molesting the children. I was molested when I was a kid. From the last 30 years of my pain and agony that I've been forced to go through by your society, by evil people in authority who did this to me, I would rather be molested than to go through what I've gone through the last 20 years. And my twin has said that too. My older twin has said that he'd rather have been molested than to go through all the pain and agony he's gone through up to this date too, which is more than 30 years for him. This is all wrong. And I can't debate anybody. No one has the courage, the honesty, or the sincerity, if anything, to say, okay, Caesar, you win. I don't win anything. Debate me. Debate me on national television without... There it is. My video just froze. And it's still recording, and it's still timing. But my video froze. So I don't know what's going on. Probably means that these people are messing with the... yeah, they're messing with the camera. They're messing with my recording. So anyway, you can just see my still picture while I continue to talk, because these people are so evil. They resort to tactics like this, freezing my picture, because they're afraid. They're afraid not just of me, but of the numerous amounts of people that they have to deal with on a day-by-day basis that are just as intelligent as me, who could really beat the pants or skirts off any political opponent anywhere, anytime, because the people that represent me or that are part of me, we can call ourselves a gang if you want to, a gang of intelligent beings. You're afraid of all of us. You're afraid that some change is going to take place and you people are all going to be out of a job. And that's exactly right. 100% you are going to be out of a job. Permanently. It's not going to be, like semi. It's going to be permanent. And you'll be glad if I don't order all of you to be stripped nude and thrown on some island somewhere where you can't do any more damage. People who vote for you politicians trust that you will do the job correctly, and you are not doing it correctly. And they're too busy. They're too busy to try and fight you and keep their head above the financial waters, the dangerous financial waters that are swimming with sharks. And who are the sharks? The banks, the mortgage companies, the landlords. And the renters just sit there going, what can I do? What can I do? And they pray to God or their faith, and God don't answer them. There's nobody going to save them. So you people deserve what you're going to get. I said in one of my last videos, many interfered with videos, by the way, that if you candidates do not answer my call or challenge to debate me, I'm not going to tell you even cryptically what's going to happen in the future. Now, we all know that bad things happen anyway in the world. So in order for people to believe that you know when these events are going to take place, you have to say and repeat. You'd have to say it ahead of time. And you people don't deserve to know that I know when these things are going to happen. It's like my presidential campaign form I filled out. All the media shared this one little quip saying that I decorated my presidential campaign form with pictures for all the way go back to the Trojan Wars. One of those pictures deals with Washington, D.C. and who built it. And soon after the Washington Monument, the earthquake happened, and the Washington Monument cracked. That's just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. President Obama used senators and representatives and Supreme Court justices, the three branches of the government, executive, legislature, and judicial. You're in for a real bad time. And I really don't and wouldn't. I know exactly what's going to happen, and I'm not going to tell you. I don't care. I applaud Al-Qaeda, even though I hate Al-Qaeda, because they're just the other side of the coin to what America represents in their violence, claiming that they're representing liberty and freedom and democracy. You know, the first 5 letters of the word democracy starts with what spells demon, D-mock, and demon is nothing good. You know, it certainly isn't any angelic presence, but it's nothing compared to what's going to happen if you don't debate me by St. Patrick's Day. You've all been given the debate challenge. The media, I'm sure, watches. Some of the media watches my videos. I know they're watching them. But then they report to their head, the CEO, and the CEO then got on the phone and privately talks to Obama, whoever, and said, do you think we should get this guy and put him on TV and challenge you and use him as one of the patsies in this fabricated orchestration of television news, which is all a fallacy and false. Most of it is false. So they can use me somehow to give them a gained advantage. And that's how they think. They really don't think about compassion or love or kindness. They think only in that respect. So I'm still frozen here. I have no idea. I can see the microphone supposedly is working, but I have no idea if it really is recording or not, because the headphones, when I do preview, I don't hear myself talking. So I have no idea. I could be wasting my 15 minutes right now if it doesn't, if it doesn't record, at least audioly. But it's not the computer here. This is not the computer. This is the government. And they have a camera here. And did you know those cameras can be tapped into at a distance by remote control by the CIA and the NSA or whoever happens to be close by enough to be able to lift that signal? And they can see when I'm recording and what I'm saying. And they can interfere with any of these computers if they want to. I mean, they have these abilities that you would not believe. Of course, if the media ever published anything like that, they would go on the air and say, oh, this guy's really crazy. We don't have that kind of technology yet. Blah, 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 blah. It's all lies. They're lies. They're sick. There's nothing but a terrible, terrible pestilence going on. It's an invisible pestilence. And this pestilence is literally ripping the capability of any citizen in this country to fight back in any way that would actually get them somewhere. But I guess, I'm doomed to be manipulated, to be censored, either visually or audioly. They don't care. They don't care that I have to spend money to pay for this, and it doesn't even work right. So I sent a lot of report a bug to Google, but I haven't gotten answered at all. And nobody cares. There's no live person at Google. They put all this stuff in the background, which will waste another hour or two of you trying to find people to tell you, or brainstorm with someone to tell you what's really wrong with why this isn't recording the way it should be. So there it is, February 21st, 2012. It's up to you people to really rise up and revolt. And you can do it by boycotting the media, boycotting your banks, take your money out of the banks, buy gasoline. If you must buy gasoline, buy it only in gallon increments, 1 gallon at a time, because the price of gas keeps going higher. So fine, buy it 1 gallon at a time. The gas stations will sooner or later change it. Anyway, let's see if it's recorded.